Alrighty, here we go. Episode 247. Let's just get straight into it. I think we're going to finally get the fight. Is it going to be a fight? No, it's going to be a test of wills. Reminds me of Stephen King's It, where you bite on each other's tongue. Somehow, like you've got your tongue in their mouth and their tongue's in your mouth and you both bite down. So you're hurting yourself at the same time you're hurting them. And whoever's stronger is who keeps their teeth in the longest. The other person gives up, they release because they just can't take the pain anymore. Kind of reminds me of this. It's a test of wills. I feel it's going to be a lot closer to that than it is, hey, let's duke it out. Let me throw my chakra at you. You know? We'll see. But that's what I think. 3, 2, 1. Speaking of water, they love water sounds, by the way. Probably not. Look at him. Half and half. Now that's funny. That's funny. That's the first one of his raps that's made me laugh. That shit was good. Of course, he got me choking. So his look is Hulk Hogan. His rapping persona is Vanilla Ice. Who's the voice? The voice is somebody else. It's like there's 3 people, really. We'll get back to that. The voice reminds me of somebody else, and I can't remember who it is. Just take him out. I love that his mom was also in there. I love that. What a great twist. I never saw that coming. That's right. Get this hate out of me. Yeah, that's right. Dominated. I thought this was going to be a series-long struggle. That we'd be reaching this point with 30, 40 episodes ago. I think I've talked about this before. I had no idea they'd be resolving it this early. Give me that goddamn chakra. Yoink! You can't break the chains. Oh shit, maybe you can. This is all metaphorical battling, right? Test of wills. He is pissed. In your ass. Look at me swiping them. A couple of them hit. That's right, spread those legs. On your ass. Wrecked. Say goodnight, Gracie. What do they call when you break a horse? Not tamed. There's another word for it. But that's essentially what's that. They're breaking him like you break a horse, right? He's going to be domesticated. That's right. Subjugated. Yeah. You could probably turn that into a rap. Domesticated, subjugated, relocated. Yeah. The power of love is stronger. That's right, we're pulling that chakra out of you. I'll take that. Look at him, he is wrecked. What you gonna do? All you got left is your hate. I took that. Oh, yeah. Still can't hear that son of a bitch. Oh, well, stay mad. Die mad, bitch. Die mad, you salty bitch. Eat the moon then, or whatever. Is that his hate? Yep, I'm gonna lock you up. Die mad. That's right. Back in your jail cell. Booyah. You better not cry. Wish I could remember the lyrics. Santa Claus is coming to town. That's what he reminded me of. Don't apologize. I took that. Yeah. Let's all laugh at the Nine Tails. That's right. F that guy. You've infuriated me. She's going bye-bye. You got time for one more question? How? Excellent. Let's have it. Interesting. No shit. No shit. That's why she's dead. I was just asking the question. Why was she dead? Holy shit. So that's probably why her husband didn't care about dying. I mean, I'm sure he cared, but like, he didn't mind dying at the end there. Interesting. Because I always assumed it was a conscious choice. Like, he made a conscious choice to sacrifice his life to put this creature in a sense body. Now, I could be wrong. I'm making an assumption there. But I always assumed that was a conscious choice. I always wondered about that he'd leave his wife alone like that, but it's because she was already gone. So why would you give a shit? Interesting. If I could ask my mom, there's a lot of things I'd want to talk about, obviously, right? But like the two things that I keep coming back to just seem so mundane, you'll probably think I'm being ridiculous. There was 2 recipes that were so delicious. I've never been able to duplicate it. I've never been able to find it anywhere. Nobody else ever made it in the way that she did. One was her grilled cheese recipe. I think she put oregano in there, but there's something else in there in that grilled cheese sandwich. It's the most delicious grilled cheese I've ever had in my life. I've never been able to duplicate. I've tried all kinds of different. I know oregano is one of the things, but there's something else she put in there. I can't figure it out. It could be what she put in the pan, the lubricant she put in the pan. I don't know. Like, I've tried a bunch of things. And I'll keep the other one short. Her recipe for salmon patties. Just absolutely delicious. So I'd ask her for 2 recipes. That's what I would ask. Do tell. Interesting. She's there to provide a service, and everybody treated her like shit. That's why, probably. That's right. Subjugated. Get your ass in there. This is interesting. I know I'm not talking very much. I'm trying to take it in. Interesting. It's been there all along. They're gone, I guess. Obliterated. Jesus. Say it, don't spray it, asshole. That makes sense. You'd need somebody special, right? Madara. Man, I wish I could remember how to pronounce that. She's going to be the one in the box. So it wasn't the past. They were protecting against the future. We would see her face here in this episode, so that's why they didn't show us her face 2 episodes ago. That's what's going on. Boom. That's who's in the box. Okay, I got you. They didn't want us to know that because we would see it now, right? That was my point. You guys are some dicks. You assholes. This is some bullshit. But I stomped a lot of ass. That kind of helped. You're the new victim. She's older here. What do you think? 14? So we're gonna take a nap together? What's happening? Oh, okay. I thought they were laying in bed together. She dies at an early age because of this crap. Screw all y'all. I'd be mad as hell. At least she was old enough to consent, unlike Naruto. With love. There you go. I'm not usually into the power of love's type storytelling. It works here. It's very thematically consistent. He's a creature of empathy, right? Like, it just totally makes sense. I like it. You guy bawling like a baby. Too late. Already doing it. How'd that work? He somehow pulled it out of her, right? Yeah, no shit. Right. He was lying on some Obi-Wan Kenobi levels. Right. He ripped it out of her, I bet. Toby. Childbirth? Childbirth. You don't have to worry about it. So he was literally a baby when all this happened. I was a little unclear on that. Right. Right. I also wondered maybe some of the beast seeped into him when he was, because he was a baby inside her and so the beast was inside of her, right? I was wondering about that. We were going to talk about that at the end, but, they're going to tell us. You should have had him wrap his whopper and none of this would have happened. See, when a boy and a girl love each other, you moron, when Johnny has 5 apples, what was he making? I'm going to go, my head cannon is gravy. Damn. Calm down, dude. Jesus. Well, now you tell us. He jumped him. Somehow he came in and jumped him. I'm sure they all got wrecked. We know Toby, man. He can rock and roll. He was tearing that asses up. Yeah. You can stack a whole regiment. It doesn't matter, man. He was out there dispensing justice. That or he, like, kidnapped her. Took her away somehow. Like, out right from under their noses. Hey, don't you raise your voice at me. Look, she's into domestic violence. You raise her voice at her, she will knock you out. I like the mom, but one day I'm going to hate that baby. Who is it? What is your name? Oh, Jesus Christ. Get him out of my face. Look at him. Baby Sasuke. His mom was kind of cool. I like her. That baby's like, one day I'm going to kick that baby's ass. I didn't realize Sasuke was a little bit older. Oh, Jesus. I've heard a woman tell me, take your lower lip in both hands and pull it up over the top of your head. That's equivalent to childbirth. So, yes, it hurts. You're a brass-plated bitch, aren't you? Jesus. Okay, how about I punch you really hard and see if you don't cry out? That is some scathing social satire right here. Thank you for the tastefully placed blanket, by the way. Don't nobody want to see that shit. Everything she says has an edge to her voice. I'm focused, bitch. We're getting jumped though, ain't we? My God, man. You can't have your minions talking to you like this, man. You gotta rule your village with an iron fist. Oh shit. He's pissed. He thinks this is his chance. Look at him. Oh, I'm breaking up out of here. Here we go. This is it. So much for the black squad. Incompetent. Look at him. He wasn't rocking the orange mask back then, but it was still badass. Did he just walk through those rocks? Yeah, that's right. He can go be intangible. That's right. What the hell are you doing back there, Kushino? It looks like you're just observing. Hey, man, he's going to come out in his own pace. You can't rest perfection. Yeah, I wouldn't wish childbirth pain on my worst enemy. You know they ain't got an epidural, no pain medication whatsoever. She's raw dogging this birth, man. Screw that. Not this kid. Yeah, Toby's about to mess him up. Yeah, there's no way in hell, man. Like, the thing is, I've heard it said, if men had to endure childbirth, the species would be dead and we'd be extinct. Well, I think we know how this is going to play out. Now, one question I have that doesn't quite make sense to me, I'm sure they'll explain it. Okay, so she probably dies when it gets pulled out. Okay, that's what I'm assuming. If it progresses that way, so we have childbirth, baby just born, mother's dead, father fights the nine-tailed beast, gives up his life to put it into his newborn baby. Okay. When does he weave the magic for the seal? When does he have time for that? Maybe that's all part of the process of putting the nine-tailed beast into his baby. He then also does the scroll with the seal, taking some of his wife's chakra, which, by the way, where are you getting it? Because she's dead, right? The logistics are a little bit confusing to me. The timeline. I'm sure they'll explain it. But, like, so you're finding chakra. Maybe, like, if somebody's dead, their chakra stays with them for, let's say, 6 hours. Just kind of like, what the hell's that called? Rigor mortis. When does rigor mortis start? I think it's like 6 to 12 hours after death. Something like that. So maybe, like, when rigor mortis starts, all their chakra's gone. Okay, let's say that. So, presumably, you've got her dead body here. You're somehow, at some point, you're giving up your life to do this process. But before you give up your life, you have transferred the beast into your baby, and now you're creating the scroll with the seal, taking your wife's dead chakra and putting it in there so that we can have this conversation 16 years later. They did say 16 years, right? Which means we finally have confirmation on his age. He's 16. I just realized that. So I don't know how all that works. That's a little confusing. Because he also put some of his chakra in the seal as well. That I can see because it's probably part of the process. You just do it all at once. But if wife dead, I guess you're scooping dead chakra out of her corpse? I don't know. We'll find out. But that I was stumbling on that while they were talking to each other in this episode.